Hello everyone and welcome back to lesson 6. Today we will cover how to look at detailed detractors. Basically what we are saying is how do I analyze the people who have scored us negatively in our guest feedback system. So firstly you have to choose a date. So any date period that is relevant to you, you can choose it guest wise or detractor wise or all responses, that is a mix of both positive as well as negative. And then you can choose the questions or the departments that are linked to your questionnaire with specific focus on maybe a department that you're searching for. So if you choose this question, you just click on it and you say submit, and you'll get all the feedback for this particular period that you have put over here related to that question. You can also choose two. For example, you press the shift key and press reservations, and then you can select two and you'll get all the feedback related to those two questions. If you want to choose questions that are not sequentially one below the other, you press control and then you can choose questions that are not sequentially under each other, and then you can search. Or you can select all, you can go right down to the bottom, press shift and select all. So it depends on how you want to see it. Of course, if you select all and your date range is large, then obviously it'll take a little time to search, and you may have to wait until the data gets thrown out to you. So let us go through this date. So since our year is 2017, let me choose the year 2017. Let me choose 1st of November. Okay, and then we will choose again 2017, 30th of November, and we'll choose detractor wise, and let us choose say the first two or three questions related to your feedback form, and we'll press submit. And you can see it is now searching and it's pretty fast. It has given you the data, and this is how you look at your data. So here is the guest name, his check-in check-out details, the date he gave his feedback, because sometimes the feedback may come several days later. What is the area, what is the question on which the customer gave you poor feedback? So the question was, how likely are you to recommend? The problem area is people, so you can choose people or process or product. In this case, it is people. Now this problem area is selected by the head of department in the hotel, and when this head of department does his investigation to the particular detractor comments, he then puts a comment here if he has any more information. So it says here hotel comment. If the guest puts a comment, it comes either year or year. This is what the hotel enters as part of their comments when they are analyzing their feedback. So in this case, the customer has how likely I to recommend. He has some negative feedback and some notes have been put regarding the customer feedback. There's a similar one here. The hotel has written a long explanation, and they have probably done some analysis. What many hotels do is they form a core team. The core team could be either department wise or it could be cross functional department wise. So you'll have 2-3 departments getting together. Plus, the general manager might select a custodian of somebody who drives customer feedback within the hotel. So at some stage, they have a core group analyzing these comments, and then they come out with some kind of analysis. And then based on that analysis, either corrective action is taken in people, processes, or product, and then a reply is sent to the guest. The reply might go immediately, but the corrections to the process might take a little time. In this case, Wendy Baird, she has written luggage was taken to the wrong room. This is something to do with a comment she has written. In addition, she has made some more comments. The hotel has not made too many comments, so I do not know if an analysis was done or no. But you can see this is how you need to analyze. On one screen, you can spool out, you can choose it department wise, you can mail it to people department wise for their revert or action. You can see how well this system is being used. by looking at the comments that are made by the hotel team. And it's a great way to look at whether it's a people problem, whether it's a process problem, or a product problem. Obviously, if it's a people problem, then you may need to focus more on training, on investing in people to ensure that they understand the processes, maybe empower them to give them more authority to address people's concerns. And there are many ways that one can address a people problem. Process, of course, it means that one would need to see the process, examine it, see how the process is enabling or hindering customer service, and maybe modify that. And then product, if the product is of poor quality, you may look at renovation, changing, upgrading. And each process needs to be analyzed, so at the end of the month you know how many people problems, process problems, or product problems were there. And it helps top management to arrive at a very macro overview of customer feedback. Thank you, and see you in the next lesson.